One. Hello,
Hello.
everybody. I hope everybody's
Hi.
having a blessed and amazing Friday. As you can see, it's another special interview, but not only myself, but another special guest, Amanda Gray. Forgive me for messing up your last name.
I'm not okay. So like, the meaning of my last name is really not special because it means like kind of like nothingness and like no substance. So like, it's like whatever. It's not meaningful. I get upset with parts of my name that are meaningful that you mess up. So it's whatever. It doesn't matter. The last names, it can be spelled either way. Yeah.
But definitely thank you for joining us on my special project of interviewing all people of color and all people of fields of creativity and inspiration. Today I chose you for to specialize in today's focus of entrepreneur business as well into the depths of your business, which is hair, beauty, and herbalism. So, can you give us a little bit more insight? Well, number one, who the heck are you?
Okay.
And what is up with you?
Well, I am Amanda Unique Gray, and I am a rising senior student
Oh,
at
congrats.
the North Carolina A&T State University. I am a supply
Whoop,
chain
whoop.
student. Supply chain is a concentration in business. It focuses on the movement and logistics of products. So from getting the product from start to finish to the customer. And my business is called My Beloved 4C. It's specialized for 4C here, but anybody else can use it. It is
Uh-oh.
remedies to help to help nourish your hair. So all my ingredients come from the earth. All my ingredients are natural. It's all regulated by the FDA. So anything that I put in my product has already been approved by the FDA through my suppliers. Yeah. So I kind of just make the blends and make the oil blends at my house. And I've realized I've been natural since 2014. I did my big chop, and it took me so long to recognize what my hair needs, recognize what my hair is calling for, what my hair takes, what it can't take. And I realized in the natural hair community, we love to fetishize looser curls than tighter curls. And it's like, since that's popular, they have more stuff for them, but not for us.
Yeah.
So with my product is introducing something for 4C hair that works for us. And it's also not only changing the where people like changing the nutrients that people's hair have. It's changing the way that Black girls who have 4C hair feel
Yeah.
about their hair and how often they wear their hair. I'm seeing people who use my product now, they're starting to, protective styles are good for, when you don't want to do your hair or when it's too hot or when it's too cold, but your hair needs to breathe. Your hair is like a plant. So what a plant needs is sunlight, heat. It needs water,
Yeah.
soil, and oxygen. And
Pretty
then your hair needs to breathe.
Exactly.
It needs water to be moisturized, the soil, all the herbs, the plants, everything that comes from the earth. And then the heat is what the sun,
Yes.
because you realize, when you're in the cold, your hair gets brittle. You need sun, you need heat
Yep.
for your pores to open in your hair follicles. Yeah.
A lot of people
So
don't understand that because they're like,
it's science.
This is the common denominator of the straight and the easier to maintain. And I like that your product challenges the idea of easy to maintain because, and then can you actually give us a little bit more insight for the people who don't know what 4C actually mean, by the way?
So, well, we all know that my hair product's called Grow Like Cotton, but that's because 4C hair looks like cotton and resembles cotton. Like you have 4C hair, I have 4C hair. You see how it's like a zigzag, but it's really tight, spongy looking hair. That's what 4C hair. But my hair products are for 4C, 4B because they're so similar. Most people with 4C do have some type of 4B in there. Like it's not, and it's like a mixture. They're like kind of cousins when it comes to hair textures. Yeah. But yeah, it's sorry. What was the question again? I always get sidetracked.
You were fine because you were talking about we were talking about in the depth of 4C and how it is completely different from the average person who, or even non-color. I just wanted to really grasp into the idea of the importance of the difference between using these products and how you got creative with using your product to pretty much embrace people of color natural true curls. And I would love for you to give us a little bit of a grasp of who inspired you to actually do this product, or where did you get your inspiration to start doing this product, by the way?
Well, if you want me to be very honest, I have an aunt that I watched go natural at the age of 12. So I actually watched her cut her own perm off. And at the time I was 12, I thought she was crazy. I thought, like, why would you cut your hair? You know what I mean? Like, why would you want your hair? At that time, I was struggling with so much conflicting self-identity as a Black person. I didn't understand that, our hair is its healthiest at its natural state. And I didn't understand myself. I didn't understand a lot of things about being Black at that age, and seeing that was very rebellious.
Yeah.
It was very revolutionary for her to cut her perm off. And my family were like, oh, we do home remedies and stuff like that. Like, we'll make a tea, or we'll eat certain plants to, like, like my grandma raised me like that. So my aunt told me a lot of stuff about what she puts in her hair, and she was putting me onto different not only YouTubers, but different people and different ideas that I can actually. She first told me about mayonnaise. So I was 15 putting mayonnaise in my hair, like, and everybody used to look at me so crazy. And I used to use bananas, olive oil. I used to use honey, aloe vera, like just straight from the plant, just different different fruits, different stuff. Like, you can do mango, you could do all different types of, like, most fruits you can put in your hair. And like, people look at me crazy, like, why are you making a smoothie for your hair? Why are you putting this hair? I don't feel comfortable with it. But like humans, Black people, people of color, in their natural environment, uncolonized, what do you think that they put in their hair before European colonization? And we came here and they said, this is what your hair is supposed to look like. Like, what do you think that we use? I also use apple cider vinegar to wash my hair. I use different stuff, but I'm coming out with different products. The oil is the first thing that we developed, but I'm still engineering and trying to find ways that I can put out my product in a cost-efficient way that I can get a return on my investment. I'm looking into different things to do. We're definitely going to put out a leave-in conditioner. We're going to put out an edge control, and we're going to put out a tea rinse treatment. That was the first initial bottle. Yeah, we started out cheap. We had to, we started cheap, right? And then it started doing better than what I thought it was. And then so we got fancy with the bottles. Wow. Yeah, we got fancy with the bottles, but I make that at home.
Wow.
So that's the herbs.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to invade or anything in the ingredients or such. I don't, want to be respectful.
No, I tell ingredient. I always list all. I was
gonna ask you if you were okay with listing before I
list you have to list your ingredients. It's very ethical. It's unethical to not list your ingredients. You don't know what people are allergic to. You don't know how people are going to react to certain stuff. People's skins are sensitive. My ingredients is olive oil or olive. Listen, olive. I'm going to say olive because I do a mixture. I use different not prototypes, but I use different, how do you say that? Like, you know how like you can get it in a different form. So I can get like watermelon at its natural state, and then I can change the watermelon to juice. Then I can change the watermelon into, you know what I mean? Like I get different things at different forms. So I use olive, castor, I use cinnamon, I use bay leaves, and I use lavender. The bay leaves, it helps with dandruff. It helps with growing very strong hair. It protects hair. I use lavender. Not only does lavender like soften your hair and give nutrients to your hair, it also is a good smell. So it makes the product, because castor oil is a very strong.
Yes, it is.
It's very strong smelling. So I had to offset that with a scent, and I choose lavender because it's very soothing, it's very calming. And not only does it do that to you as an aromatherapy, it does that to your scalp. It calms it. It's, it simmers it down.
Yeah.
And cinnamon, it's known for really speeding up the process of growing your hair. It grows your hair really well. It adds nutrients not only to your hair but to your skin. Gotcha. And castor, it seals it in. So anytime somebody with 4C hair, like it usually 4C hair needs an oil that's going to seal on top of the moisture. You know what I mean? Because we have low porosity hair most of the time, which means it's so hard for us to maintain moisture, to absorb moisture. And what the oils I put in, it's not just to nourish and moisturize the hair, but to lock it in.
Gotcha. Yeah. So pretty much it's a great great oil product that can help with if you have braids in your hair, locks in your hair.
You can use it as a hot oil. You can use it just for your LOC or LCO method of locking your hair. You can use it when you have, well, I personally would not use it if I had braids that I want to keep, because it will grow your hair very fast.
Instantly.
You know what I mean? It will grow. Yeah.
You show it on this image.
It's amazing. Very fast. Yeah. I just cut my hair 2 days ago. And because I got a blowout and I got a blunt cut. So, we'll see how it grows. I'm steady cutting my hair to prove points. And it grew right instantly. 2 weeks.
Instantly. That is wild.
Real.
That is amazing.
Like, we definitely, I like to work with my customers. Not only do I just sell them oil, I check up on them. Because my oil is not going to solve every problem that you have with your hair. You know what I mean? So you may need a protein treatment. You may need a deep condition. You may need a hot oil treatment. You may just need some water. Like you may just need to drink some more water. You may just need to, eat some more protein. Depending on what your lifestyle is and how you're maintaining not only your hygiene, but your overall health determines the health of your hair. The health of your hair really significant.
Take your time.
It signifies, that's not even how you say it. My bad. I'm just trying to use big words. Let me stop. Let me just get a little Ebonics going on and just be honest with myself. It really just shows the overall health of your body, because it's DNA particles growing from your skin. And you know how when you have an internal issue, it's usually it shows on your skin and then your eyes, and then you can see the health issues when you're sick. And that's also, what happens with your hair. My hair product, my hair oil, is a healing oil for your hair. It has the nutrients that will help not only grow your hair but moisturize it, bring luster and bring shine to it. You know what I mean? So I tell people, when you use my product, do not use my product on no dry behind hair. You need to wet your hair first with water, because water is going to be your main moisture. You know what I mean? Water is gonna, you can add other stuff to add the moisture, like, aloe vera, leave-in conditioner, but your water is gonna really be your base for what gets your hair moisturized, and what you do after that is what benefits your hair.
And I heard that during the pandemic and such, that your clients actually had cleaned you out recently. How was that?
So I got cleaned out twice. Okay, so the first time, I wasn't expecting it to sell like that, but I guess people assumed, okay, she's been natural for so long, she probably knows, like, she wears her hair, it looks good, like, she probably knows what she's doing. I sold my oil. I actually did it as an experiment. Like, I was like, okay, I don't have an internship this summer because of coronavirus. Let me start my own venture and let me see what this brings. So it really started as a little project that I invested money into, and it boomed. And I'm like, oh, wow, a business. Okay, we'll have something here. And I sold out the first month. I sold 50 bottles. And people came back for more. People was like, wow, this is really good oil. It's helping my hair. It's helping my scalp. Also, my page, I have customer reviews. Yeah, that's my hair right there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my hair. It could be anybody's, but that's my hair, but that could be anybody's hair. It could be anyone's hair. That's the thing about it. Like, everyone's hair is able to grow. Anyone's hair. That's when I cut my hair to prove my point. All right, and now watch the next one. That was like 2 weeks later.
Wow.
Yeah, it got fuller.
That's just amazing how full your hair just got instantly.
You got to realize the power of plants in medicine. Like, plants are medicine, herbs are medicine, and you got to realize they have power to heal anything. You know what I mean? Like, there's herbs from all different types of illnesses, you know what I mean? So I feel like, I just found the ones for hair. There's way more other herbs that work for hair, but I use what's best for my hair and for 4C hair. And I recognize that these combinations are what's most appropriate and universal. That can work for everybody. That really, people don't really have a problem with these products. Like, because certain things have protein in it. So, like, coconut oil. I would never personally use coconut oil because it fills in your hair strands, and it's too much. And you can also do a protein overload. You can have a protein overload by just using too much of that type of oil. And it's not really for 4C hair. Like, coconut oil is not meant for us. I just that's my personal opinion. I mean, I could be wrong. Other people can have a different opinion about that oil, but that's just mine. But I choose everything according to what works best I see for my 4C hair. And that's why I call it my beloved 4C. Because I love my hair. I love my hair so much. These are my edges. Right now I didn't do them, so they you know what I mean?
But there is a huge, I want to compare to the photo that you have, actually. So they can see currently where you stand from even May 23rd. So let me show them real quick. There you go. So, like, if you guys, you got to pay attention. This is really authentic, and then it goes to show you what exactly she says. It's medicine for what we really need.
Yeah, and I'm planning to get my herbalism certificate and license. You know what I mean? Like, I've been researching on my own and doing stuff, but I really want to get certified so I can play with different stuff. I can be more knowledgeable. I can be more credible. Yeah, because I want to create this is my Grow Like Cotton is just the beginning for this. Like, I feel like there needs to be more, because my clients.
Question, like, what's really more of the plan, since you are creating even more products, not just for currently, but what is the plan of the essence of how far you like, not even just how far, but what else you want to include that will enhance your entrepreneur business, because I know this is a growth beginning for you. Oh, it seems like customers got on and said they highly recommend. So you got a whole fan base coming through saying hello.
Yeah, no, my customer. Listen, I love my customers, and my customers are so loyal to me because not only will they buy one bottle, they'll come back buy two, buy three, be like, I'm buying one for my auntie, I'm buying one for my mom, I'm buying one for my cousin. I know you're gonna run out, so let me get this. Like my customers, they not only trust me with their hair, but not they're like, if you have this, I'll try it. If you have that, I'll try, because I need something like this.
Yeah.
Like they trust me with their hair, and I really appreciate that, because it's really hard to trust hair products, because you can literally put one thing in your hair and it break it off. So
Yep.
like it makes me sometimes emotional, the fact that other Black women entrust in me, their Black hair. You know what I mean? It's because hair is a very sensitive thing, especially with cutting it, especially with it
Yeah.
growing, especially with wearing it. A lot of people don't have the confidence to wear their hair. Like it's a very sensitive topic, talking
It
about hair and
is.
dealing with hair, and especially as Black women, just
Yeah.
our hair being deemed as ugly. So when people say they trust me with their hair, they want me to come out with this. Like it's like a enriching thing for me. So we're gonna come out next with the Pukaruka. It's gonna be a tea rinse. It's
Ooh.
also a mild shampoo, but I still will wash my hair too, just to get everything out. But
Mhm.
it's for, I would recommend it as a pre-poo for
Okay.
shampoo after you take out a protective style. It minimizes shedding.
Okay.
It minimizes thinning and shedding. So um I think I put results on my other page. I wish I can share my screen, but I put results of how small the shedding was for after I took the Pukaruka out and washed it out after I took my braids out, and it was very small. Um the base of it, I use different type of herbs, but the base of it is yucca root. You know what I mean? And yucca root is very slept on in the natural hair community. It's very hard to make. It's very hard to grain. It's You have to find it. You have to find it at the store. It's not in ShopRite. It's not. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So um, that's the base. There's other herbs that are provided in a tea rinse, but you make it like a tea and you let it cool. You pour it in your hair. Then you wash it with shampoo, and that's what I'll be selling next. I'll be selling them probably 3 tea bags in a bundle or 5. I haven't decided on it yet. That's why I'm still trying to calculate how I can do this effectively, so I can not only make sure my customers and my clients get as much as their money's worth, but I get my money's worth too, because it takes money to finance a business and keep it running.
Yeah.
So
Which
yeah,
reminds
we're
me.
engineering it, and I use Pukaruka myself already, but I'm finding ways to make it more affordable for me, for you guys to use it. So
Which
yeah, it's
reminds
exciting
me
things coming
to show
up.
you. Which reminds me to show your website too. This is where you can actually go to get your My Beloved 4C. Or over here, you can contact her through her Instagram, or even through here onto her catalog. You could do your own purchase and future speaking too for your other purchases as well. Uh, Only costs $8 to like grow your hair healthy. I mean, duh, it's not bad.
Yeah,
Like
it's sold out though. The one
really
ounce is sold
bad.
out right now.
Mhm.
Um, I ran out. Right now I'm on hold because I am visiting New Jersey for a death in my family, and I'm not where I operate, and I operate out of North Carolina. So yeah, I brought a few bottles with me, but things happen, they sell out. So I have like shipping with like people did order in the past 2 days. So
Mhm.
I emailed my customers and let them know that, like it may take 2 weeks for you to get, for me to send them out. But there's coming, you know what I mean? Like, just, be patient with me, bear with me. I'm during this rough time that, I'm experiencing. But Yes, great things coming. We definitely want to put out an edge control too. We want to put out so many different things. We want to learn. I'm a part of the journey with my customers with helping them find out what works for their hair. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all ears open. They hit me up sometimes, let me know, so what should I do? Look at it. And I'd be like, oh, it's shedding, you need protein. Oh, it's there's no moisture. Oh, you need a hot oil. Like, I just know, but it's because I've been natural for like 6 years. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
had to, and like our hair's almost like, even though we all have different hair, like for hair types, it kind of like, makes everybody kind of the same for the same hair type. You know what I mean? Kind of,
Yeah. Yeah.
depending on how much water you drink or foods you eat, it may vary. But and what else you put in your hair, you know?
All right. And then now it brings me to my last amazing question, which is the ultimate question for all people. How do you change the world? Not just by the art and creativity of herbalism, but how do you change the world with hair?
Everybody gonna love their hair. Period. That's it. Everybody's gonna love their hair, and people don't love their hair because they don't know how to keep it healthy, and that's a part of hygiene. And they weren't taught because we had perms at the age of 12 years old. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody was ever taught. If your parents felt like it wasn't manageable, they just slapped the perm in your hair. You know what I mean? So you never was taught to take care of it. You was just taught it was unmanageable. But it's not unmanageable. It's just you don't know what to put in it. So we gonna have everybody loving their hair. We gonna have everybody growing their hair. Black girls about to the whole narrative of black girls can't grow hair, don't have long hair, especially 4C, is gone. It's done. We dead in it. We're making our hair grow. Period. We're gonna be wearing our natural styles. What I mean. We gonna flourish. So yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you for having me today.
I'm so thankful for having this. Oh my goodness, look at Bubba's. And it even works for your little children. So if y'all need a little product for your little children,
Facts.
we're here.
It's organic, and my son was bald for like, I don't know whose genes he got that from, not me, but he was bald for like 8 months of his life, and like I was just like, what? Okay, all right, let's, because like at first, like, he has an eczema problem, so I had to make a shea butter for him that specifically for his skin and what he needs and the nutrients. But yeah, I tried my mix, and his hair got thicker. Right now he has a haircut because we had to go to a funeral, and like,
Yeah.
but yeah, his hair grew. We're gonna grow it back because we want to give him some locks. So stay tuned, Houston. We'll have some locks. Yeah, when his hair grows back, we're giving him some locks. We want him to have some hair, but we had to cut it because it was just, we needed something like, you know what I mean? Like, I had to do a twist that, like, everybody had, you know what I mean? Like, it's a house full of black women having to do their hair. We don't need somebody extra that we don't really have to, you know what I mean? If we don't have to do his hair, we don't, you know what I mean? So yeah.
For maintenance.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
I'm thankful for having you onto the site. It's just that it goes to show you the importance of really investing and really getting involved with people of color into their business and such. And for you to be a single mom, a college student, a beautiful black woman, the Nubian queen hair, it's a really brilliant, and I'm just thankful to have your time into my special interview, because this is what I try to teach people. Do what you love, do what you're passionate and gifted in, and put your all into what you know. And I see it in almost in every single inch of your whole entire business. And I'm so definitely shout out to Deja for recommending you to come on to the
Shout out. That's one of my favorite hair models. She's so funny. Yeah, and she has her little business going on. She's doing her thing. She's very talented. Like, I bought some socks from her. She made my second pair. Yeah. So she's very talented too. Like, very talented entrepreneur, smart lady. She goes to the same school as me. Yeah.
So it goes to show you how connected and how much we do need each other in all forms. Everything is art. And what you just showed was a beautiful sign of science and arts into the chemistry of hair. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
To my awesome show. Once again, you guys, it's the one and only Amanda Nubian Gray.
Thank you.
So you guys definitely stay tuned for more. I will be doing another interview next week. And you guys know I love to do my art classes on Wednesdays. Definitely stay tuned for that. Most importantly, please stay in love together. We're going to go through everything together as a beautiful, peaceful family. We're going to hug one another virtually, safely, positively. Most importantly, we're going to do our hair better.
Yeah.
If you didn't get
take care of it, love our hair, give TLC. And
yeah. So definitely, if you guys are interested of any of her products, definitely go to her Instagram page. Let me show one more time. My beloved hair, my beloved 4C. It is for a homemade and vegan product for 4B to 4C or all people of color hair. Definitely, please do an awesome thing. Shout her out, or even just simply purchase her stuff.
Run her follow. Just follow. A follow goes a long way.
100%. Right. Thank you so much, you guys. And you definitely stay safe. Thanks, Amanda.
Bye.
Bye.